Today I'm going to show you guys how to get your rig from looking like this to looking like this. Alright, let's not waste any time, let's just get straight into it. First thing you want to do is get your character. Now, you need to make sure that whatever character you have, it's in a T-pose, so something like this. You don't want your character to look something like this. Make sure before you import your character into Mixamo, you scale it down. So make sure you select all the meshes. You go on the scale, which should be T, click T, and you scale this down to pretty much the same size as a figure. If you want one, you just hold down figure. Make sure they're about the same height. It doesn't have to be exactly. And if you want to get your character from cinema to FBX, which you're gonna need, just do File, Export, and then do FBX. Save it wherever you need to. Make sure it's just the mesh. So what you want to do is you want to click on Upload Character. It'll ask you to select a character file, and you can use one of the three: FBX, OBJ, or zip. So you want to either drag and drop or select. I'm just going to drag and drop. So you just want to wait for it to finish loading. So when your character's finished uploading, it should look something like this, depending on what position your hands are in, depending on what type of T-pose. So you want to click Next. So what you want to do now is just pretty much match up all these joints. So where it says chin, you want to grab that, put that in the middle of the white line, and you want to go just to the edge of the chin right here. The wrist, that's pretty self-explanatory. Put it here, in the middle of the wrist, right here. Elbows in the middle of the elbow, right here. Knees in the middle of the knees, right here. And the groin, it's pretty self-explanatory. Right here, at the edge of the groin area here. So it should look something like this. You want to click Next. So even if your character, it wasn't in, the most perfect T-pose, you can always do it in Mixamo. So when your character is finished uploading, you click Next. So what you want to do is type T-pose. You want to click on the first T-pose. Should look exactly like this now. What you want to do now is download it. Make sure you download it as an FBX file and make sure it says with skin. So then you'll start downloading. So what you want to do now is open Cinema. You want to drag and drop your FBX import from the site that you just exported it from, which is Mixamo. You want to go to character. You want to click Mixamo control rig. You want to do root. What you want to do now is you want to left click on the pelvis. You want to hold down control, or I'm pretty sure on Mac it should be Command Shift. So hold down control, or if you're on Mac, Command Shift, then left click the arm, then click on hand. Just left click, no control, just left click. And you want to click back on the pelvis, and you want to control click legs. So then you should have a left arm with hand, a right arm with hand, a left leg and a right leg. What you want to do is you want to click adjust, and it should snap in place automatically. From here, all you need to do is click animate, and it should look like this. So I'm just gonna minimize this, minimize that. So you should have something like this. So if you try to move the rig now, it won't move, and that's just because the weight haven't been applied, and the weight is the mesh of the skin. So what you want to do is you want to go in your object manager, and you want to click on Master Con Plus. You should have a few options. You should just click on weight transfer and then click on this little lock icon. It just locks it, so if you click on anything else, it stays there. So what you want to do now is wherever the mesh of your skin, select all your meshes. You might have 1, 2, 3, 4, how many mesh you want to hold. You want to drag and drop. So if you try to drag and drop your mesh into the weight transfer and it doesn't work, don't worry, I'll help you. So what you want to do is you'll be in a scene where you drag and drop your FBX or OBJ. What you want to do is you want to Control C. So you want to select everything in your task manager, or just do Control A. Make sure it's just the characters, or just, all the character, everything related to your character you're working with. So Control C, and you want to go to File, New. You want to go in a whole different project, and you want to paste. So Control V. Literally what you're doing is you're copying everything from the scene you drag and drop your character into a different scene. So what you want to do is you want to click on Master. Just do Unlock and then lock again. So make sure you're on the Master Con. Anyway, so you can try again. I'll do it again with you guys. So what you want to do is you want to hold down on the meshes. You want to drag and drop. Then you want to click Transfer Weight. transfer weight. So this is another problem that you could be having, and that's if you try to transfer the weight and it goes to the original position of the character before you imported it in the Mixamo. So what you want to do is you want to Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Just paste it again in your scene. So what you want to do is you want to click on these weight expressions, not the object, because then you'll see the basic coordinates and phone. You want to deselect, you want to click on just these two. So hold down shift to click the second one. And you want to hold down and shift, and you want to click set bind pose. And it should be highlighted in gray like that. You want to go back to master con, go back to weight expression, make sure you lock it. You want to try that again with the mesh, transfer weight, and it should be perfect. Everything should work. So if you try to move it and you see all these joints, don't worry, you can just click on Mixamo hips and turn that off. So hold down on Alt and then drag, and then drag again, left click drag, or you can just, you know, click and make sure both of these are red. And yeah, this is your character. I mean, yeah, should be working perfectly fine. So if you have any questions, just drop them in the comments and I'll try to help you out as much as I can. If you like my video, leave a like. If you have any questions, drop it in the comments below, and subscribe. That would help me out a lot. Cool, that's it.